so I'm gonna start off with, I must ask you a question. So, how are you guys doing? Yeah! All right. Yeah, if I was feeling any better, I don't think I could stand up here. So I want to start off with, I'm still working on this one, but how I got my nickname. So, sorry about that. My secretary didn't write it right. All right, so my nickname's Fat Chick, so I'm getting more comfortable and it's been since middle school, or kind of like going into middle school, elementary school, but I've always had insecurity problems, you know, fat. I had a horrible pizza face, and one day my cousins came over hanging out with my friends, and I went to go get food, so we had two entrances to the bathroom, and to my room, bathroom, and then the door. When I come back holding my food, I start tripping out, going like, hey, I wasn't even gone that long. So when I start knocking, at first I thought it was funny because we're always joking around. And then they just start cracking up, so I start getting pissed off. And after a while, I start like, I get mad enough to put my food on the ground, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck's going on? So once they actually quiet down, I started tripping out, going like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? So I start putting my head closer to the door, and all I hear my cousins say is, no fat chicks allowed. Ever since then, since I'm weird, I just roll with that name. And even now, like, people laugh at me, and they're like, oh, that's funny. I'm like, no, that's my nickname. Like, there's nothing funny about it. So, and the reason why I bring it up is because since I roll with it and I'm proud of that name, I used to be a big time gamer. And I was always really good on it. And all these other guys always thought I was a woman because it was Fat Chick. And one of the times, the guy did not want to believe me. He's like, man, you were so good. Like, do you want to go out sometime? And I was like, you know I'm a guy, right? No, it says Fat Chick, and no guy is that good at this video game. I was like, oh, okay then. Would you like to video chat? Yeah, I'd love to. I want to hear your sexy voice. So then when it went up, and I waited for, I kept it quiet. I waited for him to say something. He's like, so, can I hear that sexy voice? And I'm like, yeah, this is Fat Chick. Do you want to meet up sometime? And hung up, and he actually deleted me. We used to game a lot until that day when he found out that I was a man. So, you know, I've always had relationship problems after that. So, one thing I like to do to make myself feel comfortable is, I hope none of you guys heard this yet. Why do trans men only eat ass? Salads, I mean. I wonder. Because they used to be herbivores. I'm sorry. Hey, I just noticed a lot of people saying trans jokes, and my aunt is trans, so you know, I'm kind of like, I actually said that to a coworker, and they're like, you kind of pulled I have a black friend card, and I was like, I wasn't going there, but yeah, I can still say it because she's still living and alive. So I love you, Aunt. I took acting classes back in high school. One of my friends actually helped me out, and I did like 2 weeks of it. And the first day, they actually, by chance, they started recording us, and I was already a natural. And when they came up, the guy told me, he's like, do you want to do any voice acting classes? So when I got up on stage, because my voice has always been like this since a little kid, middle schooler, I looked up and I made a skit on the thing, and they were recording. So I just turned around and I told them, so I'm making up this commercial. I'm signing up. Hopefully I get the job. Because I used to smoke. For about 10 years, Lucky Strikes. Man, cigarette, got some hair on my chest after that. After a while, I was like, you know, everyone is finding an alternative, so I tried to switch to vapes. So here's the commercial. I'll set it up for you guys. I remember when I used to smoke cigarettes. I still lost my voice, but I needed to find a new alternative. And I actually found a website that had both the vape and my little talking device. That way I don't have to carry two things. Sorry, I've been working all week on that one, and it's been really good. So another one. Let me see, one more.
That's 5.
That's 5. Oh, that's fine. Sorry about that. I'm Christian, man. You guys have seen me a lot more. So.